Hi, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Sean. You want me to look at the camera? Oh, anything? Okay. So, yeah, hi. My name is Sean Muru, known as Mr. Muru. And I am the owner of Macau Reptile, which is in SS15, Subang Jaya. How did I get the name of Macau Reptile? So, okay, you see, like in Malaysia, we have this common slang. It is called Macau Hijau, and then Macau this, Macau that. I think all of that derived from the Your Mama joke. So basically, I came up with the reptile thing because I was at home making aquariums, right? I was cutting glass and wood and doing frames and all. When a friend of mine actually came over a few months later and he's like,
you can actually sell this, people are longing for this.
so, from making aquariums at home and then thinking, wow, I'm actually like going into industrial level, making aquariums and, coming up with my own, terrariums and stuff. So that's where I was thinking the brand has to sound cool and local. And of course, have a little bit of nationalism in it. And that's why Macau Reptile is, it's like your mom's a reptile, so that's how it came in.
So let's get into a few questions about reptiles. So what makes leopard geckos a good fit for first-time reptile owners?
Leopard geckos. Okay, yes, they are definitely the best. They're great for first-timers because they actually represent a reptile. They are reptiles on their own. Like when people think about snakes, right? They think that snakes are ew, slimy and all that, dangerous and all. But when you touch them, it's the opposite. Where else, when it comes to a leopard gecko, it's an actual reptile with hard, rough skin, big eyes, fat tails. Smiley face is actually I don't know lah. For me, I think it's maybe God was a little bit sassy, so he just put some smiles on them. But yeah, they are one of the best creatures in terms of handling, in terms of keeping, aesthetics. They look really cool. The smiling thing is the biggest bonus that evolution has given us.
Yeah.
So yeah, leopard geckos, why not?
Some of the reptile keepers or the gecko keepers would normally think that their diet is around breadworms or cockroaches. What kind of diet do leopard geckos actually need to stay healthy?
Okay, so when it comes to diet, put it this way: leopard geckos, or even any other animal, they always need a colorful diet. Breadworms, or also known as mealworms, superworms, yes, it's good. They also need dubia roaches, which is commonly found in many pet stores. They also need Turkestan roaches, which is pretty disgusting because they look like our normal house cockroach, but they are much more smaller. They're also known as red runners, actually. It's actually crucial for the gecko, which nobody knows. The red runners, also known as Turkestan roaches, they have got high magnesium, zinc, and iron, and these three elements are actually found in the red runners. And red runners are, I would say, a part of their weekly or daily diet. So you must always have a mix and match. Yes, we can also feed them a tiny bit of, chicken meat, beef, just a small tiny piece, or even a newborn mice, pinkies, if I'm not mistaken, they call it mice pinkies. These guys are also beneficial for them, but like I said, the mice pinkies is just maybe once in a few months, That's like steroids for them. In terms of feeding them on their staple diet, right? This is compulsory lah. By me doing this, I do not feed my geckos with calcium powder or multivitamins and blah blah. I don't do that. So what is the 5, which is compulsory to have, but you don't need to do this daily. You can do this on a weekly basis. So the first week you can play around with dubias, which are very good for calcium and protein, right? The second we have mealworms, which are the smaller version of a superworm, the breadworms. Okay, so we got dubia, mealworm, superworm, red runners, and not forgetting mice pinkies. Yeah, Mice pinkies can be done like, once in a few months, because they still need that small amount of blood for them.
So, other than caring for them, what do you personally love most about leopard geckos?
What I like about them is that they have got a body of a fried chicken skin. Yeah, no joke. Like, for real, man. Fried chicken skin. Like, look at that. There's so much of dots everywhere, and So, the tail part is very soft, yes, but the whole body, look at the texture right there. Exactly like chicken skin. It's like goosebumps. It's like they're always having goosebumps, and their belly. Look at that. It's as soft as a baby's butt. If you actually touch it, it's really soft. I only touched a baby's butt once. But yeah, this is actual baby butt soft right here. They've got a very cute set of eyes. And look at that face. It's naturally smiling. So just imagine, even though the fella is suffering, even if he's dying also, he's still smiling, Yeah, that's why, He's an albino. Yeah, he's got albino genes in him. So all albino leopard geckos are blind. So basically, when you want to feed them, it's like the cricket will be here, and rather than going here, they'll go here. And then you have to like take the cricket with a tweezer and nah. And then
Actually, can't see right now.
he can see slight movements, but not full spectrum according to yeah.
And lastly, do you have anything to say to all the gecko and reptile owners outside?
The gecko, I'm going to eat you. Nah, just kidding. Okay. So to all the reptile keepers out there watching this video, I just want you to know that you can have any pet you want. It doesn't matter whether it's a dry or water pet or even a bird, bovine, cows and all this. Whatever pet you keep, always make sure to have a balanced diet. Balance and a colorful set of diet. Always make it colorful. It's just like us. We can't be eating chop fun every day, right? So for geckos or even snakes, snakes also, not only mice, not only rats, you can also look into birds. So I think that's the best tree for snakes. Nothing else. Don't feed cats or dogs, But back to the idea of keeping any animal at home. Just make sure to have a colorful set of diet, and your animal will be extremely healthy. Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much.
You want gecko, right?
Yeah.
Recording one.
We'll see in the future. We'll see in the future.